What's up everybody, I'm Hoops and Hip Hop. So it's pretty obvious that Pokemon are extraordinary creatures. In many ways they very closely resemble real-life animals, but they're also very different from real-life animals in a lot of ways. One of these differences that I find very odd is that all Pokemon, even the ones based on mammals, come out of eggs. Now, why would this be? I really haven't heard anyone talk about this subject before, so I thought I would come up with my own theory on the situation. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, Pokemon eggs can come in all shapes and sizes, and many times the outer shell will resemble the Pokemon that's inside. They can be hatched pretty much the same way real-life eggs are hatched, by incubating them, keeping them close by, and probably most importantly, having the egg in your party while you battle other trainers and Pokemon. Now, all of this is well and good, but it doesn't really explain why mammal Pokemon, or even ghost Pokemon for that matter, come out of eggs. However, as I mentioned earlier, even though they might look and seem similar to regular animals, they are functionally different, and I think that this is illustrated well with ghost types. Ghost-type Pokemon in one way or another are, well, you guessed it, ghosts, so they don't really have a physical form that would seem to be necessary to breed and produce an egg, even though a ghost laying an egg under any circumstance might seem a little bit far-fetched. As it turns out though, there's a pretty clear answer that makes a lot of sense as to why every Pokemon, or nearly every Pokemon if you don't count the ones that can't breed, come from eggs, and that answer lies in paraphrasing the Constitution of the United States of America. No, seriously, it'll make sense, just trust me. So, to paraphrase the Constitution, every Pokemon are endowed by their creator with certain unalienable traits. In layman's terms, this means that it was the creator of Pokemon that gave them all the trait of being born from an egg. No, I'm not talking about Satoshi Tajiri, I'm talking about the canonical creator of Pokemon, Arceus. Arceus is the Pokemon world's god, and he created the world and all the Pokemon in it, and as such, he gave them the trait of being born from an egg. It seems like something pretty random and odd for every single species in an entire kingdom of creatures to share, but there is actually a pretty logical reason. In addition to being God, Arceus is also a Pokemon, and according to the original story from Canalave City's library, it too came from an egg. And just like the god that is worshipped in so many religions of our world is said to have created man in his image, Arceus did the same with Pokemon, creating them in its image by having them be birthed from an egg just like it was. This would not only be a reminder to Pokemon of who their creator is, but it's also a reference to the origin of the universe as a whole. And there you have it, that was my theory on why all Pokemon come from eggs. I feel like this one came together really well, so I hope you guys had as much fun watching it as I had making it. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like and let me know your thoughts on this theory down in the comments below. As a friendly reminder, I recently opened up a Patreon where you can get some awesome rewards in exchange for a donation of any size. So if you'd like to support the channel, click the link in the description or the end card. I would be eternally grateful. Anyways, with all that being said, I will be back with another video soon, and as always, I'll smell you guys later.